Hello, beautiful humans. Hello, friends. I see Instagram Live changed a little bit. I'm just curious. Okay. Well, so what I'm gonna be talking about today, super impromptu, but yesterday I got super important download as I was about to go to sleep, and it was all about accessing and remembering our own divinity as humans. So I'm gonna jump into the message and the download very shortly. But you guys, I wanted to share something with you, how I actually got this download. And last few days, I have been really thinking about everything, what I do, why I do it, does it even make me happy, and kind of really questioning everything that I do. But I also feel, with the full moon and with all the, gateways that are now lining up, a lot of the people are being, triggered, and the things that we must let go of are coming up to the surface. So if you have been, feeling this kind of way as well, oh my God, I can't speak. I want to let you know that it is, up in the air for many. But yesterday, as it was, 11 p.m., about to go to sleep, brushing my teeth, and I just feel my heart suddenly starts to beat super fast. And when I know this, when this is happening, is that there's another consciousness, another energy is coming through, and I start hearing these voices, these downloads start to come in, and it was all around the same thing that I had been thinking about for days prior. And it is all about the shadow work, and why even do the shadow work. And I'll be honest, sometimes I even feel I'm questioning myself, not in terms of I'm questioning myself, but I'm questioning, hey Jerry, how are you? I'm questioning if what I do currently for life, what I do in business, is something that I want to continue doing. Hey Alice, how are you? And often I feel people are not ready, or this is the story that I'm telling myself. People are not ready for the shadow work. People don't want to do shadow work. It has been coming up to me a lot, that I won't be received with my message. And as I'm thinking, and my mind is telling all of this shit to myself, this instant download comes true. And I really wanted to share this with you, because I think it is really important that all of us humans understand we all are able to access and remember our divinity. And before I give you the download from the consciousness, the higher consciousness that I got, let's define divinity. What is divinity for you guys, right? Let me know in the comments as well. For me, divinity is simply remembering, accessing that which we already are, higher realms, right? So divine, it means pure, it means higher consciousness, for me at least, right? So all of us are divine beings. We are all coming from source, period, right? It's just like now we are experiencing more denser consciousness, more denser frequencies, right? So without further ado, I'm gonna read the download for you. The only thing I want to add before is that I very often receive downloads like this, and I want to share them with with people, but I don't, because my human gets in the way, and I start to overanalyze and say, for example, I will write it, but then I'm thinking like, no one will read such a long post. But then I'm thinking maybe I should make a video, but then I'm saying no one is gonna watch this long video, and so on and so forth. And then at the end of the day, the download goes away, and I keep this information to myself, and I know this is not in the service to other people. So guys, I would really appreciate if you will let me know in the comments, what is your most favorite way of consumption of information? Reading, doing a reel, long video, short video, because for me, I would love to jump on a video and give you the download, what, the guides, the consciousness is speaking through me. But I also know people don't have time. Attention span is like less than a goldfish attention span, right? So please let me know what will be in service to you, because I would really love create more of these. But anyway, here is the download as I'm thinking and telling myself, are people ready for the shadow work? It's not fun. Everyone is like more interested in either psychics and manifestations and blah blah blah. I start hearing this voice. So here we go. And some parts will be like translated from my perspective as a human, and other will be like higher consciousness speaking. So most humans are fascinated and curious about aliens, psychics, healers. Humans like the paranormal stuff, the fun stuff, the forbidden stuff, right? Something that is not accessible to us. And let's be honest, like we are all fascinated about that, something that we're not familiar, that is different, right? So we humans, we want psychics to tell us stuff. We want healers to heal us. Essentially, we want other people do the work for us, right? And as much as this is amazing, personally me, speaking as a Kristina, I feel the services in the next 10-15 years, they will highly decrease in demand. And not because it's not valuable, but because we are on the verge of people accessing these abilities and remembering these abilities within themselves once again. Right, guys? Coming back to our divinity, we are all having, this is who we are, right? So the download continues. Again, yes, not because it's not valuable, but because more of humans will be unlocking these abilities within themselves. As humans, we are all able to use our sixth sense to heal with our presence, because we're not physical matter, we are energy. And we do that by simply elevating our energy to a higher consciousness, to a higher frequency, by letting go of the heavy energy from our field, from our energetical field, right? That has been pulling us down. So think about it. We simply can be a healer. We simply can access our sixth sense by elevating our energy, by letting go what is pulling us down. This is as simple as that. Awesome. Thanks, Alice. And yeah, this is like literally, this is why I so focus on the shadow work. We all, again, want psychics to tell us the shit. We want, pretty manifestation and so on and so forth. But we do not realize that all of this is accessible to freaking all of us. We just must let go of the conditioning that has been pulling us down. So instead of, and I'm continuing here, instead of giving you the fish, right, I want to teach you how to fish so that you learn how to deal with those dense emotions, limiting beliefs, and fears that have been programmed into your psyche, so that you release the illusion, the pain, the trauma, the drama from your being. So it is important, guys, that you have to realize that you have to deal with your human shit first, right? Before higher abilities will be able to come and be facilitated in your consciousness, right? Remember, it is not natural for you to be in pain. It is not natural for you to be in suffering, especially all the time as we are experiencing it now on our freaking planet, right? You are nature, and everything in nature have been programmed at the core of its essence to thrive, to grow, and to flourish. And humans are the same. At the core of our essence, we've been programmed to grow and expand, right? But the thing with humans is that most of us have been programmed with fear and traumatized the moment we left our mom's womb, right? Imagine that, we're just popping out of the womb, we're smacked in the butt, we're getting a shot. I don't know, like most people have this shot. I don't even remember what the hell is it. But imagine that kind of abuse when you are just, an infant. It is already traumatizing to our consciousness. And here, I'm almost at the end. Until we learn how to stop being like a scared animal, and we stop operating from survival mode, right? And the feeling like the world is always there to get us. And, it includes scarcity, competition, distrust, resentment, all of that stuff. Until we stop operating from that place, you won't be able to facilitate and fully surrender to those higher realms, because you will constantly be doubting yourself. You will constantly be afraid that something or someone is gonna get you or is gonna hurt you, right? Thank you, Alice, for commenting here. So yeah, guys, we have to deal with our human shit first. We have to let go of the fear, process our resentment, forgive those who have hurt us, right? And regain trust in the world, and most importantly in ourselves again, to surrender, to receive, and remember our own divinity, remember our own, psychic power. And most people aren't willing to go there because it isn't fun, because it is in front of our noses, right? Going to a psychic is fun when somebody else is telling you stuff, right? Manifesting vision boards is fun, but feeling your emotions and releasing that dense shit that actually does the heaviest lifting, it's not fun. So most people are not gonna do it, right? Are not doing it. So the real energy work that must be done in order to become whole again, right, guys? And here I speak about whole, and to see, accept, and heal all parts of yourself, both the light and the dark, and to integrate and to bring those into balance, just as yin and yang. You cannot be light, you cannot be dark. The polarity of this consciousness of the world we're living in includes both. And you are human, you have to learn how to operate and navigate in both. And this is where the road to enlightenment lies. This is road to your own divinity. Because if you're just in the light or just in the darkness, it's the extreme, right? It's the polarity. It doesn't include the whole consciousness, right? Because consciousness is unlimited. So guys, this is it for the download. Obviously here I'll added a lot of the things from my human perspective, because I was planning to write just a post about it, and maybe I will post it as a post later. But if you watched this far, again, please let me know. I really appreciate, and it means a lot when I hear back from you what you like most. Because again, yes, I would love to do and share this, random downloads that consciousness is offering to me, to share with all of you, right? So it's not going to be all pretty and, planned. But I always feel also, this is where I trip over myself, that I have so much information available to me, but I don't share it because I'm trying to put myself in this box of, oh, this needs to be announced, this needs to be planned, this needs to be structured so that I hook people in attention. On all of this marketing and human stuff, the business stuff really trips me over. So guys, if you benefited from this video, it's going to be as IGTV, and I'm going to upload it on YouTube as well. Please give it a like, please comment down below, let me know what type of content you like the most. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope this is beneficial for you. Remember, again, the deepest work, the hardest work is the shadow work, is working with your shadow, is working with the darkness, in order to be comfortable in that. And imagine how badass that is when you are comfortable in the uncomfortable, right? this is where, you know, you start accessing those powers of yourself. All right, guys, hope you're having beautiful Thursday, and we'll talk soon somewhere in my stories. Bye.